Should your relative live alone? Provided by Safe at Home Healthcare. This is a questionnaire for adult children to help them in determining if their aging parent is safe to be at home alone and if other care options are something that they should look into. So the first category is safety needs. What we want you to do is make sure that you record how many times you answer yes to each one of these questions and keep track of, in other words, keep track of the number of times you say yes. So the first question is, has your relative had accidents because of weakness, dizziness, or inability to get around? Yes or no? Has the use of the stove, oven, or appliances become a safety problem because of forgetfulness? Are there hazardous conditions in his or her home, such as the bathroom or bedroom being on separate floors? Have stairs become an obstacle? Does your relative refuse to use a wheelchair, walker, or other assisted devices that have been prescribed by a therapist necessary for safety and therefore is at risk for falling? Does your relative express a desire to die or seem to be depressed, apathetic, or without an interest in living? Next category is nutritional needs. Is there a demonstrated nutritional problem, such as weight loss, illness, or anemia? Does your relative eat only inappropriate foods that will not supply nutritional needs? Does your relative just simply forget to eat? Personal needs. Is your relative unable to get to the toilet when necessary? Is your relative unable to change clothing or bed linens as necessary to remain clean and dry? Are they able to do laundry and housework? Does your relative forget to take necessary medications? Is it likely that your relative would take an inappropriate dose of medicine purposely or accidentally? Is your relative physically unable to handle medications? Do they spill or drop them? Or are they have an inability to give themselves injections? Is your relative unable to obtain help in case of need? Will they forget a phone number to call? Will they know where the phone is? Social needs. Is your relative unable to handle money? Does your relative get lost in familiar situations? Has your relative left home, either on foot or driving, without a destination? Does your relative behave inappropriately? Does your relative have mental or emotional problems which might be a threat to themselves or others? Okay, if you answered yes to 5 to 9 of these questions, you should be thinking of or planning for the probability that your relative will need additional care and support in the future. It might be a time to think about completing a power of attorney for finances and health care for future decision-making events. Now, if you answered yes to 10 or more of these questions, support services are very likely immediately necessary. You might want to look into placing your relative in a facility such as an assisted living or a nursing home, or better yet, hiring an in-home caregiver if your relative wants to absolutely stay at home. I want to thank you for watching our short video. We hope this questionnaire will help you in your decision-making process. And my name is Kurt Gelly, a physical therapist and agency manager of Safe at Home Healthcare. And if you want more information about us, you can visit us at www.safeathomehealthcare.com or call us at 630-890-1268.